Good evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. In the headlines, CARICOM Secretariat donates software to the National Library Service. Preschool teachers complete training in early childhood education. And a National Agriculture Climate Change Forum is to be held next week in Belmopan. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
The Belize Botanic Gardens shop, located at number 37 West Street in San Ignacio Town, offers a variety of plants and organic products for all your horticulture needs. Come check out our flowering and ornamental plants, different palm varieties, heliconias, and fruit tree seedlings, to name a few. The shop also has in stock organic fertilizers, and we carry a variety of natural personal care products such as soaps, lotions, and shampoos. We also sell local organic products such as cassava bread, cassava starch, and plantain flour. The Belize Botanic Gardens shop is open Tuesdays to Fridays from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call the Belize Botanic Gardens shop at telephone numbers 824-3101 or 671-3322, or come by number 37 West Street to purchase all your horticulture products today. Here now is the news in details. The CARICOM Secretariat has donated a special set of software for use in the National Library Service. This week, the visiting Secretary General of the regional grouping, Ambassador Erwin LaRocque, visited the Leo Bradley Library on Princess Margaret Drive in Belize City to officially unveil the software, which is for use specifically by the visually impaired. Last year, the software was installed at the Leo Bradley Library because of its proximity to high schools and other educational institutions, particularly the Stella Maris School, which caters to students with special needs. According to an official press release, the two software that were installed are the Job Access with Speech, also known as JAWS, and the Magic Screen Magnification software. During his visit on Thursday, Secretary General LaRocque witnessed firsthand the use of the donated software by persons who benefit directly from the programs. He used the opportunity to speak to both the users and support staff at the library, where he was joined by other officials of the CARICOM Secretariat. Belizean officials during the unveiling included Belize's ambassador to CARICOM, Daniel Gutierrez, and acting chief librarian, Luciola Castillo. Belize is one of the first CARICOM member states to have the software installed. A group of 15 preschool teachers has completed early childhood education training in the Corozal district and received their certificates today. The certification exercise was held this morning at the Corozal District Education Center. With the completion of the training, these 15 teachers are now competent with the skills and the knowledge to significantly contribute in making a positive educational impact in nurturing the development of 3- and 4-year-old preschool children. The aim of the Teachers Training Project is to ensure preschoolers have the opportunity to develop a healthy, holistic child development socially, culturally, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, and intellectually. Topics covered during the 7-week early childhood education training included sensitization on what early childhood education is and its importance, child development, learning through play, discipline, preschool curriculum, assignment booklets, preschool learning centers, and developing and setting up a preschool center. The training was administered by personnel from the Corozal District Education Center. The Early Childhood Education Training Project was an initiative undertaken by the Belize Social Investment Fund with funding from the Basic Needs Trust Fund 7 Caribbean Development Bank. A 2-day forum on agriculture climate change will take place next week at the George Price Center in Belmopan. The event is being jointly sponsored by the Ministry of Agriculture, the Livestock Producers Association, the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center, and the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture. This forum is designed to raise the awareness of the stakeholders in the agriculture and livestock subsector about the possible impacts of climate change. It will also serve as a forum for the exchange of information and knowledge about best practices already being implemented or that are necessary to reducing the vulnerability to climate change and for increasing the response capacity and resilience in the sector. More importantly, it proposes to establish, together with the stakeholders, the actions necessary to translate the strategy into operational level actions. Invited panelists include representatives of the citrus, banana, sugar, and livestock sectors. After much public outcry, the Santander Group today announced that it is no longer pursuing a $12 million loan from the Belize Social Security Board. After it was revealed that the multinational group had sought the multi-million-dollar loan, condemnation started to pour in from virtually every sector of the community, including the opposition People's United Party. During a mid-morning press conference today in Belize City, officials of Santander said that due to what they termed as politicizing and negative feedback, the company is discontinuing its application for the SSB loan and will instead seek funding from external sources. Despite the huge uproar over the loan application, Santander officials say the company remains committed to Belize's economic development and aims to be one of the most efficient sugar producers in the world. Santander is hoping to begin milling cane by early next month. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. Stay tuned for more of the day's stories right after these messages.
All roads lead to Blue Creek Village in the Toledo District on Sunday, March 20th for the 2016 celebration of Maya Day, presented by the Tumulkin Center of Learning. Come celebrate the authentic Maya identity and witness their traditional Mayan customs and performances. Lots of food and cultural presentations will be on display, including the very colorful deer dance and the most challenging greasy pole. The food, the arts and craft, the music, the people. It will all be at Maya Day 2016, Sunday, March 20th in Blue Creek Village in the Toledo District. See you there.
The Belize Tire Depot, your one-stop destination. What you will find is a first-class selection of solid, dependable, quality products from the names you can trust. We carry a full line of urea and SureTech tools and equipment to meet every need, from light maintenance around the house to heavy-duty fieldwork. Our tire workshop features the full array of Pirelli, Nexen, and Nankang tires for every vehicle and any terrain. Our trained technicians' number one priority is to ensure you and your family's safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
Indigenous Production presents to you
Ras India.
It's truly
One of a kind.
One of a kind.
One of a kind.
available in stores worldwide.
There ain't no other.
Big love from London. We love the album. I was living in Ethiopia.
I'm from Mexico and I love this one of a kind city.
We love One of a Kind. Big up Ras India from Belize. One love.
I like it.
I'm here from Australia. Big up Ras India, One of a Kind. Woo, woo.
I'm Angel. I'm from Canada, Alberta, and I love this new CD.
廣東話好音樂，本地製作，支持。
Buy it now.
Download it on Amazon and iTunes now.
Available in stores countrywide.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. 64-year-old Estela Gonzalez is facing possible jail time after being convicted for the crime of human trafficking. The conviction stems from a case involving a 15-year-old girl who came to Belize 2 years ago and was made to work in a house of ill repute. Gonzalez was convicted earlier this week and is on remand now at the Belize Central Prison pending sentencing next week. Police have issued an advisory to the general public and business owners following two cases this week in which criminals posed as police officers to carry out illegal acts. In one instance, two men dressed in what appeared to be police uniform went to the compound of Channel Broadcasting Cable in Belize City on Wednesday night and told the security guard that they were there to search for an illegal firearm that was supposedly concealed on the premises. The security guard, believing that the men were police officers, gave them access to the compound where the men, posing as law enforcement officers, looked around but did not find the supposedly illegal firearm. One of the men asked the security guard to see his firearm, and when the security guard complied, the firearm was taken away and the security guard was tied up. The second incident happened at a security company located on Antelope Street Extension. A dispatcher told police that a man who identified himself as a police officer went to the establishment claiming to be there to make checks on the business establishment. When the woman let the supposed policeman inside the building, he immediately produced a knife and held up the dispatcher. He proceeded to search the building and then left, threatening the dispatcher not to call the police. The dispatcher then informed her supervisor about the incident, and a search of the office confirmed that nothing was stolen. Police investigations of both incidents continue. As we said before, the police department has issued a public advisory calling on the general public and especially business owners to be very alert and vigilant during this time. Based on the two incidents that happened this week when criminals posed as police officers, the official advisory calls on business owners to revisit their security systems and mechanisms in order to safeguard their businesses and properties, especially firearms. To assist in the prevention of these incidents, the police advisory asks that first they must confirm that indeed persons presenting themselves are police officers by requesting identification card. When in doubt, the advisory says they are to seek confirmation by calling 911 or the nearest police precinct in their area. The news on the national channel.
The Belize Botanic Gardens shop, located at number 37 West Street in San Ignacio Town, offers a variety of plants and organic products for all your horticulture needs. Come check out our flowering and ornamental plants, different palm varieties, heliconias, and fruit tree seedlings, to name a few. The shop also has in stock organic fertilizers, and we carry a variety of natural personal care products such as soaps, lotions, and shampoos. We also sell local organic products such as cassava bread, cassava starch, and plantain flour. The Belize Botanic Gardens shop is open Tuesdays to Fridays from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call the Belize Botanic Gardens shop at telephone numbers 824-3101 or 671-3322, or come by number 37 West Street to purchase all your horticulture products today.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
All roads lead to Blue Creek Village in the Toledo District on Sunday, March 20th for the 2016 celebration of Maya Day, presented by the Tumulkin Center of Learning. Come celebrate the authentic Maya identity and witness their traditional Mayan customs and performances. Lots of food and cultural presentations will be on display, including the very colorful deer dance and the most challenging greasy pole. The food, the arts and crafts, the music, the people. It will all be at Maya Day 2016, Sunday, March 20th in Blue Creek Village in the Toledo District. See you there.
The final segment of the news tonight is a look at the weather. It shows that a northeasterly airflow is the dominating factor in our weather heading into the weekend. This feature supported shower activity today, but improvements are on the way. The general forecast for Belize and her coastal waters is for partly cloudy skies tonight and tomorrow morning. Light rain is expected over the southern part of the country and isolated elsewhere. Winds over the open sea and along the coast will be northerly to northeasterly at 10 to 20 knots. The sea state will be moderate. Low temperatures tonight will be around 69 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 62 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 58 degrees Fahrenheit up in the hills. High temperatures on Saturday will be around 75 degrees Fahrenheit countrywide. The tides. There will be a high tide at 22 minutes past 1 o'clock on Saturday morning. A low tide follows at 7:29 also in the morning. The sun will rise at 21 minutes past 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. It will set at 7 minutes to 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. The extended forecast, valid through to Sunday afternoon, is for an increase in showers in the southern part of the country on Saturday night through to Sunday morning. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Ronald Gordon at the Belize Weather Bureau. To summarize the news, here are the main points again. CARICOM Secretariat donates software to the National Library Service. Preschool teachers in the Corozal District complete training in early childhood education. And a National Agriculture Climate Change Forum is to be held next week in Belmopan. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. As we head out this Friday night, we hope that you and your family will have a safe and an enjoyable weekend. Join us back here at the news desk on Monday for another newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.